Hi, what up, YouTube? This is No Cap, No Filter. I'm your host, Molly G, back at you another episode of Run It With You. And today we got to run it about the follow up video with the streamer girl, Kathelina, cheating on her man with her own cousin. A couple of days ago, another popular streamer, he went on ahead and broke the news that his girlfriend cheated on him with his cousin, and he had proof. And a lot of people were debating on if he should have even broke that news, because that type of news is devastating, for the family, devastating for her, just so embarrassing. Both of them have a platform, both of them have an audience. And, a lot of people was worried that she might do something that she can't come back from. So a couple of days went by, and I guess, she's addressing everything. So without further ado, let's go ahead on and get into it, man. I haven't watched this, so we're gonna react to it together and see what she say.
I regret everything I did and I wish I could take it all back. I never wanted to hurt anybody and I understand how badly I messed up. The only thing I can do from now is take the time to better myself and to heal. The next and final thing I would like to discuss is my mental health. Throughout everything that has happened, I have come to terms with the fact that I suffer with depression. It's a battle that I've been unknowingly fighting for the past 2 years. I was in denial and blamed it on a lot of other things in my life without fully understanding myself. Mental health is so stigmatized to where a lot of people, including me, do not get the help that they need when they need it, and it can often lead to self destruction. Throughout the past few weeks, I've attempted to take my life multiple times, and the only reason I'm here right now is because I failed. During this fight, I stopped eating, I stopped sleeping, and I struggled to take care of my well being. I felt helpless, and every day I would struggle with finding a reason to continue to live. I often felt like the world would be a better place without me. The suicide facility that I was admitted to was an abrasive environment that only made me regress more. In my time there, I met a lot of people that were in worse positions than me, and I learned a lot about the unfair and inhumane treatment that these people receive. And from my experience there and my own personal journey, I've been very motivated to advocate for better resources and more attention given to these people to assist them in getting the proper help that they need. I understand that my actions have consequences, and I also understand how the internet works. So I knew the hate was inevitable, and I have no problem with facing that. How
All right, so basically she talking about her mental health, and a lot of people might say it's valid, and a lot of people might say, man, it's cap. You always want to use the mental health trump card when you go through something, you get busted. But I think that she actually was dealing with a lot of stuff prior to that guy, Kenneth, exposing her. Rich gives people more reason to believe that he shouldn't have done that, exposing what he exposed, knowing that she was battling with these things. Because that could have been the tipping edge. That could have been something that sent her over the edge to do something that, she can't come back from, and he will have to live with that. Um, as far as her going into, I think she went into like a mental institution and seeing other people worse than her. Sometimes that's that wake up call or that humbleness that you need. Like, man, what you dealing with ain't nothing compared to what somebody else is dealing with. You know, like she's dealing with something that she did with her cousin that she wanted to. But imagine another girl out there pregnant from, you know, her cousin that on something that was unwanted. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot of different things. Now, I do think when it comes to kissing cousins and hunching on your cousin and all that, playing house when you're young, I do think a lot of people have experienced that type of stuff. And as they get older, they grow up out of that stuff. But she kept going on with it. So I don't really think I think sometimes people do things that they want to do, and it ain't got nothing to do with mental health. It ain't got nothing to do with them, going through a lot. I just think sometimes people do stuff they want to do, even though it's not, you know, uh, society accepted, you know. And like I say, this girl is, I think she's Dominican or something. And a lot of them over there, from what I hear, this is just what I heard, is just like Alabama, is just like Virginia. That's kind of, not far fetched over there. So I just want to put that out there as well. But man, bro, I mean, I think when it comes to her situation, she could have only did two things: leaned into it and did OnlyFans, or some type of sex work, or she gotta just go on a positive campaign and just try to help others in that same situation and try to be an example. That's the only two ways I think she can overcome this. But I don't think she could just shake it off and then just live her regular normal life, because it'll be hard for her to have a mate with somebody. Because it ain't that she did that, it's everything else. Like, she cheated on her man, and on top of that, the videos, and on top of that, the bucket list. Like all that nasty stuff, nut on my face and all that. Like, like, come on, man. Like, come on, man. Like, if a dude take her serious and realize all that, he gonna be like, hell no. Like, come on, man. But it's gonna be definitely hard for her to have a mate with somebody after this. So, I don't know, man. We're gonna have to see what else she say.
However, I do want to remind you guys that I am still a human being, and I don't think anyone deserves the immense cyberbullying and the non-stop death threats that I've received in the past few days. I do believe that bringing all of this to the internet in the way my ex did was completely wrong and invasive. It felt like a breach in our privacy. I know a lot of people don't believe I deserve the platform that I have and don't think I should come back to the internet at all. I understand. What I did is undoable, it's terrible, and I can't tell you enough how much I regret it. However, I do want to come back. I do want to be able to use my platform to raise awareness for mental health, because I know there's a lot of people out there who are just like me, who are struggling and they don't even know it. I will be back to streaming, and I will be back to doing what I love, because at the end of the day, I want to use my platform to help people. And I do believe after I get stronger and I get help, I can do that. To my community and to all my supporters, I'm so sorry I let you guys down. I'm so sorry I disappointed you guys. And if you are still here to support me, thank you. If not, that's okay too. Thank you for your time, and thank you for listening to my truth and my story. This is my experience and the things that I went through in my relationship and in the past 2.5 years of my life.
Okay. Basically, I think if you want to listen to the whole thing, his streaming thing is I Am Not Kenneth on YouTube, and her thing is let's see, because Kathelina her real name, but her streamer name is something else. Try to look this up. Um, Her name is KVR Tez. KVTEZ. So she has the full response on her YouTube page if y'all want to see it. I think it's like 12 minutes long, but I was just playing a short version. This just go to show you a lot of these streamers, dog. They regular people and they got a lot of skeletons in their closet. They got a lot of secrets they're gonna go to the grave yet. They're gonna go to the grave with, and she's gonna be the first of many. I see streaming going nowhere. A lot of people are thinking it's just a phase, is getting what you call it, is getting oversaturated. I think this is the future. I think a lot of people are gonna get into streaming one way or another. You already see how so many people trying to do Kai Cenat streaming university. I'm gonna make a separate video on that. But even rappers like Finesse and Soldier Boy, they trying to get into streaming. And I think she's going to be one of the first of many who's going to get outed for the most heinous things, because a lot of people got skeletons in their closet, you know. And as far as her audience go, I think, man, no matter how terrible of a person you're going to be, it's going to be some people out there who are going to support you if you already have some type of platform. It's going to be a lot of dudes going into her page, coming to her page. Now that's going to be, can she handle the comments? Can she handle the comment section? Because there was a lot of trolls in her comment section, just like any other person. But can she handle the comment trolls now? That's going to be the situation that she's going to have to be able to see if she got the tough skin to manage. Um, but you could be the most terrible person, and people going to support you if you got a platform. I always talk about Christian Rock. What she did was just so unforgivable to me. But people still donating to her. People still say they love her. People still say she's an inspiration. She's people hero. And a lot of people think that, and it's crazy. So if she, is getting all this love and support, she will too. And it's gonna be people who's, believe it or not, have the same story as her, who got caught with a family member and, had to go to a hospital, and, it just wouldn't broadcast it because a lot of these people are regular people. She's going to be one of the first of many streamers who are going to be outed. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. But I want to know what y'all think down in the comment section below. Do you feel like this apology is sincere? Do you feel like people use the mental health thing as an excuse a lot of times? Let me know what y'all think down in the comments. I would say if anybody went through this experience like any other video, let me know down in the comment section. But I doubt anybody went through this type of experience, whether you on his side of the fence or her side of the fence, whether you'll be, willing to share that. But go ahead on and let me know down in the comment section. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed yet, what you're waiting on. Until next time, I'm out.